Tip and trick one, location. Just like in real estate. Location, location, location. The location of your router is the most important thing in your home Wi-Fi network. The higher, the better. That's why we see cell phone towers mounted 150 foot in the air. So if you have it on a floor, you want to get it up. The next thing, you want it in the center of your home, preferably the main floor. If you're in a mobile home, the center of the mobile home so that you can cover both the front and back. Condos and upper levels, again, if you're on the main floor, in the middle of the floor, the omnidirectional circle will catch the other floors. But you're going to have to make sure that you've got an active outlet to move the modem if it's a modem router combo. Make sure that your cable outlets are all on. If they are, moving the modem router combo is not a problem. If you have an external router wired with Cat5 wire, then you're just going to have to extend the Cat5 wire or move both the modem and the router. Just don't set them right next to each other. But you want to make sure that you're keeping it away from televisions, speakers, metal screens, even mirrors, because that antenna needs to broadcast unobstructed in 360-degree circle. So up off the ground, main floor, center room, away from objects that are going to obstruct the signal. Now, if you got to relocate your outlet, or you want to relocate your outlet yourself and save some money, you can do that. Simply go to the home improvement store or the hardware store, and you can get Cat5 wire if you're using a phone service, or if you're on a faster cable service, which most people are, RG6 cable. And that's easily purchased at the home improvement store with crimpers and fittings and everything you'll need. Many homes have all the outlets already activated in them when they're installed initially. So moving the modem and the router is easy. Move it to a center room, main floor, and you're all set and ready to go. Gaming devices. Now, it's not feasible or possible to move those to other rooms, but you want to get them off the floor at least a couple feet, 24 inches, and away from the TV and away from other electronic devices, so that they can broadcast back to the router unobstructed. Once you've got these locations set, you're ready for tip and trick 2. Now you've got the location for your router, you've got your gaming devices placed in the best possible place. It's time to place a network nitro pad underneath your devices. This is what operates ground plane and counterpoise that we discussed in the intro. And it's so simple. If you've got an older model, rubber ducky external antenna like this with 2 antennas, simply place it in the center. The conductive layer is in the center of the pad, so you can position your router around and check it using speed tests. Just go to one of the speed test sites on your mobile device, and you can check and move this around a couple inches where you get the fastest download speeds. But that's it. Placing a network nitro pad under your router, and you're done. If you've got a modem router combo, which is what the phone service companies use, and some of the cable companies are going to them, you'll notice that there's feet on the side. And that's so that that can be stood up on its side, and we'll get into that more later. But you want to place it in the center if you're going to go with it vertically. Now with the gaming devices, simply place the gaming device on top of the network nitro pad, place it in the center, and check your speeds. You can move it around a couple inches and get the optimum speed. Remember, it's an antenna, so it's going to have an optimum place on the map. And that's it. No wires, nothing complicated. Simply place your gaming devices on a network nitro pad and your router on one, and you're ready to move on. If you notice here, the antenna, the routers with the external antennas, they swivel. Allows the antennas to go sideways or horizontal. Straight up, they're vertical. Now moving them around, you can check the range around your house. You can improve it by simply dropping down. Now with routers with 2 antennas, they only transmit on one, but they'll receive on the stronger of the 2. So it's constantly choosing the stronger of the signal. So when you place it on the pad, that's why it's important to move the router around to optimize which level. But on the combination router modems, You can stand them on their side, and there's feet on the side that I discussed earlier, placing it vertical. The same is true with gaming devices. We have a Wii here. Now this comes with a stand. It's mounted vertical, and there's an internal IFA antenna in there. But if you notice, if we take it out of the stand and look at the device itself, it has 4 feet on the side. That's to, again, mount it vertical. But if you notice, there's also 4 feet on the big flat side to mount it horizontal. Simply changing from vertical to horizontal can greatly impact your transmit and receive. So do speed test, find the greatest position, the greatest signal, either vertical or horizontal, and use that.